Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Torchwood, Season 1, Episode 5, Small Worlds. So in the last episode, we had a Yanto-centered episode, and I remember saying that I wanted one because he was the character we knew the least about out of the main cast, and then I ended up not liking him as much after the episode. So I just want to make it clear, that doesn't mean I don't like him. Because I do completely understand where he was coming from for the entire episode, and I do know when it's a loved one like that, you might not be thinking clearly. So with that said, it was actually a pretty good episode. And even though I was frustrated with him, I still understood everything that he did. And I do kind of hope, though, that it just kind of gets brushed aside. Like, no one dwells on it, and we just move on. We'll find out, but hopefully, because I like his character enough that I want him to stick around, and it clearly looked like he was, but I don't think I like his character enough that it would be able to withstand the other characters picking on him too much about last episode. So yeah, I'm just going to start the episode now. Small Worlds. Interesting title. Not gonna think too much on it because I'm about to watch it anyway. So here we go.
Have to move carefully. Don't want to frighten them.
What are they? Why did you only bring an audio device? Video. You need video. It's 2007, I think? You have video. You like, oh my god. Camcorder. Yes, that's the 2007 word. You had a camcorder, I'm sure. You could have gotten one at the store. Fairies? Aliens. But fairies? Okay, camera. Camera, that's better than nothing. Get a Jack-centered episode? Episode 5 shouldn't be a Jack-centered episode. Episode 6 should be. I'll explain why in a little bit. I hate school uniforms. Not enough that I want to get into it. But I am vehemently against them.
Your mum asked me to fetch you, but she's a bit late.
Okay. Even though you're still going to get kidnapped, I'm glad you didn't just get in the car. Good job.
Human child.
I'm glad the little girl didn't just go with him. So, good job, little girl. And 2, I stand by that she got kidnapped, even though she didn't. Because if you take the supernatural things out of this series, that guy kidnaps her right there, regardless of the fact that she didn't just get in the car. Because he's still going to overpower her and put her in the car. So, take away the supernatural stuff, she still got kidnapped. Now, with that said, I'm not even sure she is a little girl now.
This is my first picture. Not that clear, I know, but the ring of stones can be seen quite distinctly. I don't believe it. Fairies are shy, you see. But I know in my heart that they're friendly, loving creatures.
Why is Gwen so skeptical? She's seen aliens.
I only see the good ones. He only ever sees the bad.
They're all bad.
No, I refuse to believe that.
Well, I suppose one person's good could be somebody else's evil.
That's what his father used to say.
That lady will be dead by the end of the episode, but Gwen's going to get to have at least a quick conversation pertaining to Jack's father. I don't care what happens to you. You were trying to kidnap the kid. Get him. Get him, fairies. I think Jack might be wrong. These fairies aren't evil. They're going after pedophiles. Somebody gonna check on him? I know he's a pedophile. You guys don't.
You must never walk home on your own. You understand? It's not safe.
It's alright, Mum. No one can hurt me.
At the moment, yeah. Okay, that's Jag.
This is you.
Sorry. No, that's my dad.
No,
He and Estelle were quite an item once upon a time.
it's you. Now I don't want her to die. I still think she's gonna. I didn't want her to die before. I just thought she would. And I
If you
still
don't
do.
mind me asking, did you know Jack's father after the war?
No, we lost touch.
Okay.
Why?
The conversation
Did all
that
three
I
of
knew
you
would
ever
happen first.
You, Jack, and his father?
No.
When you next see these creatures, you call us immediately. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Night or day, it doesn't matter. Just call us. And be careful. It's important to me.
But Jack, I've nothing to worry about.
Just be careful. Please.
You're dead. You are you're about the most dead,
Estelle
not
shouldn't be
quite
living in
dead
town.
yet person I've ever seen in this show.
She
Are we talking alien?
worse.
How come?
Because they're part of us. Part of our world, yet we know nothing about them.
Oh, they're not
We tend to know
aliens.
what they look like.
I kind of wish the episode had picked, like, not a pedophile for them to be tortured.
Backwards and forwards through time.
Like, why couldn't they be going after a nice guy? Then Jack's point
then we
would
have to find
be
them.
better.
Before all hell breaks loose.
Because I could care less about the pedophile.
Come away, you human child. Come away.
This is the youngest girl.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still sure he's
And the
rated up
girl's
and being
cousin.
evil.
I've had no report of any sighting.
You won't. These things come in under the radar. But they play tricks with the weather, so set up a program for unnatural weather patterns.
Okay. Good time for me to point out why Jack's episode should have been episode 6. She hasn't had one yet. And she should be first. Well, not first, but before him. So first. Jack should have been last. First episode was Gwen's. Second episode was Owen's. Third episode was Owen's. Second episode was nobody's. Okay, so third episode was Owen's. Fourth episode was Yantu. She hasn't had one. Maybe it's next episode, but Jack should have been last.
Little girls. It's their little bodies. It's their little smiles. They're bright as buttons. Look, I've been in trouble before. So, just help me. Just lock me up!
Well, at least he's in jail. I mean, he can still get killed. That's fine.
He suffocated alone in a locked cell.
Looks like it.
Wait a minute.
Okay, you don't need to get every single one. If this lady's still alive at the end of this episode, I would be pleasantly surprised. But the key word here is surprised.
You know, the dead man was a convicted.
She's
thief.
probably dead now.
They protect their own. The chosen ones. Somehow, children and the spirit world, they go together.
So how do we stop them?
First, we have to find out who they want. Yeah.
Jack, it's me.
Oh, you are still alive.
What is it?
You were right, Jack. They're all that one. They've come to me.
I mean, I would say it's foolish to go out after the cat, but they can come inside. So
on,
that really
darling.
doesn't make a difference if she's inside or out, so whatever. That's extremely specific. Like, it's not just raining around her house, it's only raining around her, because the cat's not raining around. Is she gone?
Looks like she died from drowning.
It wasn't your dad that was in love with her all those years ago, was it? It was you.
Mm-hmm.
We once made a vow that we'd be with each other till we died. We thought some birds had flown in through an open window. Then came the silence. And when we came out of the tunnel, all 15 men were dead.
Why didn't they do anything with you?
But why were the men killed?
Why weren't you?
About a week earlier, some of them had got drunk, drove a truck through a village, ran over a child, killed her.
Okay, you weren't involved.
You okay?
No, I've had a bit of a weird day, actually.
Well,
Bloody hell! What the hell's going on here? How'd they get in?
do like her boyfriend.
Bastards! No wonder your dad left when you were a baby. He must have seen what was coming.
That was uncalled for. I don't think it deserves a death sentence like the pedophile, but definitely should not have been saying that.
Jasmine? Did someone push you, Jasmine?
Yes, miss.
Who?
Don't know, miss.
All these so-called fairies were children once. From different moments in time, going back millennia. Part of the Lost Lands.
Scenes with
Tell
her.
us. No. Yes, you did. Yeah. Well, maybe you need to be cooking with those teeth of yours kicked in.
You were standing right there when she didn't tell on you.
I can't understand it. It's going crazy.
Just leave it. Let's go.
Is this a religious school? Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing. I don't necessarily want you to die, but better you than the teacher, and the teacher's with the two mean girls, so goodbye you. I guess I don't want the mean girls to get killed either. They're just kids.
Was anyone hurt?
No. Two children were almost scared to death, but they're okay.
What is it?
I saw them. And there was little Jasmine in amongst it all. She hadn't been touched.
I wouldn't want to go to this party either if I was a little kid. I was thinking it was like a birthday party or something. This is an anniversary party for these two. And they're not even a wedding anniversary. It's a dating anniversary. There's no other little kids here.
Where did you meet these friends? Must have met them somewhere.
In the
He
garden.
said they'll always look after me, even through time.
When did they say that?
I forget.
Don't worry, they're not pedophiles. They took care of the pedophile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please, it's mine!
I said, get away. Oh, Joss! Oh!
Ah!
You little bitch.
Okay, still not worthy of getting killed over, but definitely worthy of getting messed with for a few minutes before Torchwood can save you. You know what? No, last episode they killed the pizza girl. All y'all. None of you are worth her. Goodbye. Kill y'all.
Lynn and me have been together now for the past 5 years. And not only is she my partner, she's also been my rock and my best friend.
What a stupid thing to have a party
Now we're
for.
looking forward to having children of our own.
If it was your actual anniversary, maybe. But you've been dating for 5 years. Yeah, I didn't really want Roy to die, but I don't care either.
But what about your mother? Don't you want to stay with her?
Come on. The child isn't sure.
I am sure. No!
Leave her alone. Find another chosen one.
Wait! No! No! Jack! No! No! Could go! No! My daughter!
Suppose we make her stay with us. The child won't be harmed.
Jack, you can't.
Answer me! She won't be harmed.
Told you, she lives forever. Dead world, is that what you want?
What good is that to you? There will be no more chosen ones.
They'll find us back in time.
You ask me what chance we have against them for the sake of the world. This is our only chance.
I always appreciate a good episode of the good guys losing.
Thank you.
I don't like them too often, but every once in a while I like them. Is that her?
All of weeping, then you can understand.
Is that Jazz? I guess. All right, that was a good episode. I did enjoy it, even though I kind of did rag on the episode a little bit there towards the end. That was just me fooling around. I was enjoying it. If the next episode is about oh man, what is her name? I knew it last episode, I swear. I forgot. Whatever. The only one left who hasn't had an episode about her. If next episode is centered around her, then I still feel it should have came before this one. I think Jack should have been last. I'm adamant about that. However, if the next episode is not centered around her, and like they're not going to do one for her for whatever reason, then sure, Jack can be now and we can just skip her, I guess. I think that's a little unfair to skip the last member of the team. That just seems like... I mean, I guess technically... we skipped... what was her name? She was only in one episode, so if I forgot her name, it's fine. Susan? Is that the other girl who got killed in the first episode? Technically, they skipped her, but that's different because she died, and that was the whole point of her character. So, and technically, the first episode was kind of about her because she was the main villain. Interesting take on fairies, though. And refreshing, actually. And I am glad. I like that the heroes don't win every single episode. It's nice that get a couple times where they're going to lose, just to keep it fresh. But I'm going to end it here. And I believe next time we will be back in Doctor Who. But I will just double check. Yes, Doctor Who next time. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in Doctor Who.